morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Friday, February 28th. I want to introduce you to Dayna Glanz. Good to have you here, Dayna.
Hey, thank you.
From OsteoStrong. And explain what this is. Many people, a lot of people, especially women, but anybody, can have osteoporosis, right?
Yes.
And that is the weakening of the bones.
Yes, a bone density decrease.
Right. And when your bones are not as dense as they should be, they fracture much easier.
Yes.
Now, I was over at OsteoStrong last week, and did some of those machines, which were fantastic, amazing. But you were telling me about Wolff's Law, how this all came about.
Yes. And again, our machines are built to increase skeletal strength. So basically, Wolff's Law, a fellow back by the name of Julius Wolff back in 1892, did a study among his patrons, and he had half of them jumping off of a table about 24 inches high, and the other half not. When they died, he did an autopsy on them. And
he had permission to do this autopsy.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
He did the autopsy and found that those bones of the people jumping off of the platform were denser than the ones that didn't. So that brings me to the idea of a study that was done, and it was an independent study in 2012 in the UK, to figure out what the amount of pressure or force needed to be on those bones in order to trigger osteogenic loading. And it was 4.2 multiples of one's body weight.
4.2 multiples of one's body weight.
Yes.
So this is all calculated.
Yes.
Because I noticed when I sat on that machine, it weighed me, which I couldn't believe how much I weighed at that point. And then it does the amount of resistance. The machine does the amount of resistance that you need for your particular body.
Basically, you are pushing against a solid state. It's a solid state machine, which means there's no moving parts. So it's more of an isometric movement. So the person who's doing the push is the one that's in charge of how much pressure they're going to get.
Yeah, and it takes about 4 or 5 seconds. So you're putting the pressure on your bones, and it's triggering the body to build the density of the bones?
Yes, and that's through a process called Meccano transduction. What that means is you put a high enough force on the bone, it causes the bone to bend just slightly. It sends a biochemical stimulus to the osteoblasts, which are the bone tissue building cells. And these cells we start losing those bone density 1% per year, and they basically kind of go dormant in our older years.
So this is saying, hey, wake up.
Exactly.
You need to build a little bit here.
Exactly.
And how long does it take to start building these? Does it do it on the first time?
No, you need to hit what we call trigger points. Again, that 4.2 multiple of body weight, 3 weeks in a row.
And then after the third week, the bones start getting denser.
Yes, and when they did the study, they showed that at 4.2 multiples of body weight, they did blood tests and showed osteoblasts in the blood.
Wow, it's amazing, and it took about 10 minutes to do the thing. Dayna, we're out of time for today, but if people want more information, how do they contact you?
Our number at the studio is 573-554-5881.
554-5881, and they can call you. They can come in to sample it.
Yes, we offer a couple of sessions complimentary,
okay.
And we also do an orientation education program prior.
Right. So more information, and it takes about 10 minutes, and your bones are going to be strong as a 20-year-old.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Dayna. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
All right, now we're going to talk about Osher at Mizzou. And I want to introduce you to two lovely ladies who are here to fill us in on it. Jeanne Dzurick, good to have you here, Jeanne, and Gloria Crull. tell me, you've got some special classes coming up, right?
We do have some special
You're
classes.
doing something on the coronavirus?
Oh, yes, this week, actually, this coming week.
Well, let's run through what you have for Osher at Mizzou for the spring season.
Well, Jeanne's here to talk about TED Talks because
Okay.
she's the instructor for TED Talks.
All right, go ahead.
We have lots of them.
And I'm on the program committee, so, we try to get our programs together ahead of time. But Jack Wax, our chairman, asked me to kind of promote a little bit about the TED Talks because they have a great deal of interest. And we're kind of, always wanting people to come to Osher, learn new things. And the TED Talks is, I don't actually teach. I moderate that class.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It is, I pick out TED Talks ahead of time because we always, in fact, I've already, 2 months ago, I already did the summer session, or the spring session. Pick out the TED Talk. I have to pick something that is relevant and that people want to discuss. Kind of like a really good book. It's almost like sort of a book club.
Yeah.
It's that, but you have to come up with relevant questions to get people to discuss what they've seen, how they feel about it. TED Talks, are you familiar with them at all?
Yes.
Some of them are absolutely wonderful, but they're not discussable.
Now, this is something that's open to everybody, correct?
Yes.
Do you have to be a certain age group?
The courses are designed for 50 plus.
50 plus, okay. We're in that senior group.
Right.
And anybody can attend. Do you sign up and you come to classes each week? Sometimes you can go twice a week, correct?
You
Right.
can,
As many
depending on your
times as you
membership.
want. Right.
Mhm.
There are
If you have-
various levels of membership.
Right.
Okay.
If you have a premier membership, you can go to any class, every class, all year long.
So how do you get that membership?
Well, you fill out an application. It's our premium membership is $240, but you want to
But
mention
it's for
this-
the entire year.
So then you go
So-
to every class you want. You can do it every day if you want
Exactly.
right. And Gloria,
Exactly.
do you want to talk about that we do have the scholarships?
to. We're almost out of time,
yes.
ladies. So good.
So registration is ongoing starting February 25. This session starts on March 9. You can go to Osher at Mizzou on the website and sign up
there. Sign up there. So if you want the super duper one that you can go to classes, to every single class for the whole year, what's that one called?
They're great.
That's the premium
Membership.
Premium membership. Just look for that. It's Osher at Mizzou, and there is something for everybody.
Exactly.
That's a guarantee.
That's
Yes.
right.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. And what's the website address?
Osher at Mizzou.
Just Osher at Mizzou. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.